to the basket at the other end is right down the middle of the floor. The big guys seem to do that a whole lot better because they like to save steps, I guess.
You're saying what?
You know what I'm saying.
They don't like to work?
No, the big guys, in running the floor, the big guys know how to save some steps. And more times than not, they end up in the middle of the floor, so why not just get there? It doesn't work all the time, though, on the break.
Is there a big guy in particular that you're thinking of as an example?
I think Shaq is a perfect example. You ever see Shaq running the lanes on the right or left wing?
Shaq, if you're watching the game right now, that's Jim Spanarkel, S-P-A-N-A-R-K-E-L. Gian Leon missing from the outside. Pistons with a 13-10 lead, 5:35 to play in the first quarter.
Now, you know that Shaq, I pick on him because he was here the other night, and I know he's got no intentions of coming back during the regular season.
Good point.
Except for a trade.
Tayshaun Prince unable to find the cutter, Hamilton, as Michael Curry looks on.
But that also implies that I'm intimidated by Shaq. I don't know where that came from.
I know you're not. 3 of 5 to start the game. The Nets 2 of their last 8 from the field. Gian Leon in a matchup with Wallace. Carter with 8 to shoot. Brook Lopez is checked into the game. Carter, long 3. Lopez looking to box out, tracked down by Hamilton for Detroit with under 5 minutes to play in the first.
Vince aggressive at the offensive end, but only 2 of 7. Just can't get it untracked.
Iverson put a patent on that shot. Allen Iverson has been doing that over the 13 years of his NBA career. 15-10 Pistons. Carter, kick out, and can't convert. Set up nicely by Vince, but the Nets now have gone ice cold. 5 of 15 from the field. Iverson, the penetration, stripped from behind by Harris, and the Nets are on the move. Harris, pull-up pop for 2.
See, that's what they want Devin Harris to do. And I think the first 3 games, I think there's been a tendency on his part to be too player-friendly in terms of trying to get his teammates involved. That's an instinctive play for him. He's just got to go back to playing instinctive basketball. Those plays, those passes, the playmaking, he will find a way to get that done. But you'll see him little reach back defensively and then watch him orchestrate the floor. He comes down, he's going to find the spot, boom, everybody's backpedaling on him. Great decision. That's instinctive basketball. You're not thinking, well, what do I do now? How do I make my teammates better? Forget that. Every so often you have to go on your own.
Well, some changes now. Rodney Stuckey has checked in, and part of the reason why the Pistons felt comfortable in trading Chauncey Billups is that they've got Rodney Stuckey on their roster. They believe in him. The Nets make changes as well, with Nahara checking in and Jarvis Hayes in for the first time. He's a former Piston. Iverson a spin, shot clock at 8, and a foul call on the pass-off.
And you see Rip Hamilton will slide to the small forward position. And for me, I always think that that's for a guy who's a guard who's very quick at the offensive end of the floor against small forwards. He should be able to get good looks running those guys off the screens because they're not as comfortable defensively playing against the screens and going by them.
Keon Dooling in for the first time, and now this is the 9-man rotation that Lawrence Frank discussed before the game. Dooling draws the assignment. Iverson, Stuckey, the jumper. And Hayes comes up with the board. The other thing for Detroit is that they've got versatility to mix and match. You want to play Tayshaun Prince at the 4, you can. Nahara to the hole. Wave it off. Offensive foul called. First net turnover of this first quarter.
Lawrence Frank doesn't like it, but watching here with the defensive effort. Yeah, you know, I think it was telegraphed in terms of his move just a little bit. Defender got there in time. Difficult way to get started, but I like the thought process by him to go to the basket quickly.
It wasn't a fend-off, though. I didn't see him using that left hand.
No, I think it was just the extra body motion that threw his body further into the defender.
3.5 to go in this first quarter. Pistons lead the Nets by 3. Wallace against Nahara, kick out. Iverson a 3. Allen Iverson from long range.
I know Billups gave them long-range big shots throughout his career with the Pistons, but when you need a bucket and that shot clock was only 9 seconds there, but boy, just extraordinary at how he can get his shot off.
It's a 9-2 Piston run. Personal foul called against Amir Johnson, and a second team foul against Detroit. Pistons will make another change here. Kwame Brown will check in.